Alrighty guys, welcome back. We're here on a new job putting a concrete patio in. We already ripped the deck boards off, but we're gonna get this deck ripped out and replace these pavers, put one large patio in. We'll be coming out 2 more feet. I'm trying to yell because I know it's loud in the room. Trying to come out 2 more feet, so we're gonna be cutting the pavement and squaring this off, getting the stuff out of here. We're gonna be putting a drain because a lot of water comes off this. So basically gonna start with demoing this out. We already had the utility company come. We got our water line right here. We're gonna be putting a curb box in the middle of our patio because that's where the on-off of the water is. We have our gas line already marked out too, so we're gonna be aware of that. So let's start getting this deck in the dumpster. Let's get to it. Do shed the water away from the house. We might not extend that far actually. Got the asphalt cut. Water company came and gave us a new cap, adjustable. We'll be able to get it to the right height. Now we gotta finish some demo, get the rest of this tree out, do some leveling, then we're gonna start forming it up.
Alrighty, so we got the water company to come out and give us a bigger curb box and bring it up so that it'll be level with our concrete. On top of that, we also got all of the demo pretty much done, except for the stump right here. We're still working on cutting that with our chainsaw. We'll take care of that a little bit later. But what we're gonna do now, start leveling off this patio area, and then we're gonna start doing our forms and start placing our drains where we gotta put them. We are gonna be putting a drain along the front right here, this front half, and we're gonna be putting another drain back here in front of this door. That way all the water stays off the house, and then we'll drain it out the end of the patio down there. We're also going to be sloping our concrete a little bit away from the house so that water will roll down the street right here. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and start these forms, start leveling all this, and then see if we can put our drains in place. So let's do all that now. Alrighty, so we got all of our drains ran and out through the back of our patio. We ended up running into some cement slab that was a couple inches down. We had to cut a channel with our saw and then jackhammer it all out. That way our pipe could sit low enough for the grade so that all the water can be drained out properly. So we took care of that and everything's all good, all of our slope on our drains and pipes. And then we figured out the grade of our concrete. We originally said that we were going to be 2 feet out, but the grade didn't allow us to do that because everything was based off that hardwood floor in the apartment. We sloped everything a little bit away from it, and if we didn't do that, it would all be sloped backwards. So that's just how it ended up having to be. It's still going to be a nice, pretty big size because we're extending all the way over to here. We cut all this out. So what we're going to do now is do our forms all around. We got a couple to do here and then 2 down there. Once we get our forms set to the right grade, then we can go ahead and fill everything with gravel and then bring in some rebar and metal mesh. So we're going to do all that now so we can get ready for some concrete. So let's do that now. So as you just seen, we got the mesh down, put up a piece of flashing back there and expansion joint, and our forms set everywhere. We got the gravel down too, and we got that compacted a couple times. Got our curb box right here, this water cap brought up to height. Everything's ready for the cement truck, so cement truck's gonna come now. We're gonna see if we can get this poured, and we'll show you guys during and after.
Alrighty guys, so our buddy Ben just left, the concrete finisher. Shout out to him. He did a really good job. We are excited. He got creative with the diamond pattern to get around that curb box and to meet up with the joints on the drains.
He did 2 different brush strokes too, as you could tell.
Yeah, we're excited with the work that he did. We brought the pros in to make it a little easier on Jared and I, just because this isn't something you really want to mess up. And he had a bunch of different tools that we do not have, so we're glad with the work that he did. Next order of business is to let this set up overnight. Tomorrow come and get these, crack these forms off and clean up around the drains and the curb box. And then for the front door, you can see it's a little rough. We do have a new front door coming in. It's on back order, so they keep pushing it back. But just like with everything, we're just gonna keep trucking along and wait until that comes. And last order of business is having the, once the forms are out, there's gonna be a little gap here. So we are gonna be bringing some asphalt patch in to make this less of a step and make that easier on the homeowner so no one is tripping. But other than that, we're just gonna let this set up, do some cleanup, and be back here tomorrow. So we'll catch you guys later.
Yeah. Alrighty guys, so as you just seen, we cracked our forms off and we filled all this in with some asphalt patch so that it's a smooth transition for the elderly lady who lives here. We did a little bit down there also, and we put some bricks there so that the runoff can stay off our patio. Cleaned up and everything. We still have a little bit of stuff to do, but this job's 99% done. Just got some grass to plant, a little bit of dirt to move, and a little bit of cleaning around that curb box. That's pretty much it for this job. We're super excited with the way it turned out. Homeowner's super happy with the work we did. That's gonna be a wrap for this job. So on to the next one. Stay tuned for our new videos coming out. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and hit that like button. We'll see you guys in the next one.